Hey class. Just gonna go in and verify on YouTube that this thing is really happening.
Yay.
And where is the Creator Studio thingy? That's what I need.
Do you like the new YouTube?
Hmm?
The new skin and everything?
Huh?
They reskinned YouTube
Oh, I didn't know that.
like a month ago.
Video manager, that's what I want.
Yeah, they did it on the app first, but it wasn't really noticeable on the app. And then they did it on the website. It's like, it's a little bit more modern now.
I spend too much time on YouTube.
Why won't that work? Okay. Live now. Awesome. Can somebody turn on the fan? Because I'm a little hot.
Little guy.
Okay. So, questions about the homework. Let's begin there.
So it was last night, and I kind of forgot about 4.1. It was like a whole. So I was like, oh my god, Tori, like what's due? And she was like, nothing, you're fine. And then I was like, thanks, man, I don't know what's actually due. And then she was like, what you doing?
No
You
wonder
can text-
she didn't come to class.
You can-
I was like, no, so that's what I'm trying to get done.
You know, you can also ask me.
Yeah,
as
know.
like-
I didn't want to bug you and seem like,
No,
oh yeah, I put
totally
it
cool.
all
Ordinarily, if I didn't lose my phone, then that would have been totally cool. No, I'm not the best, but I do respond.
Yeah,
Typically,
I just didn't wanna
usually,
seem like I put
right,
it off
Samantha?
so long.
Yeah.
I would not use that word, but
I don't.
Sure.
I don't respond.
sometimes you do.
Okay.
You have legitimate excuses for not responding.
There we go.
That's,
Hello.
That's the answer.
We'll talk whiteboard at the end. I'll
Okay.
work it out for you.
Okay.
Today you're gonna do this.
Uh-huh.
Next Monday we should have a big one for you permanently.
Yay!
Mondays and Wednesdays?
So Wednesday I don't even think we were impacted. Monday morning
Okay.
we're impacted with math and language. Those are the teachers that get it.
Okay.
So she's ordered another one.
Oh my gosh.
So
I just spit.
you
I'm so excited.
You should have one by Wednesday. You should have. Do you always have one Wednesday?
No. I think Wednesday was when the other teacher came and took it.
Okay. Let's talk, and I'm gonna look at the schedule for Wednesday too. Actually, I'm gonna grab a Wednesday binder.
Thank you.
But Monday, so I've got Monday down. Then you'll have.
I know I have so much homework that I haven't turned in yet.
Yeah, give it to me.
What the
So,
heck?
thank
I've
you.
got like 4 or 5
Not
pages of
not
homework.
yet. No.
If you
Well,
want,
thank you.
come find me when you have a break, and we'll-
Thank you. Okay. So, homework questions.
33 and 35.
33 and 35.
31, 33, and 35.
31, 33, 35.
Just all of them.
Okay.
Okay. I think on these ones that are missing, we did go over them in class.
Mhm.
So, I don't know. Should I mark that on there?
You might need to use your points.
Okay.
Okay. But for future, just write it down if we go over it in class. Mm-hmm.
Also on the test, you said the one with like, you know how like the very juicy whatever, the
Yeah.
one that took us forever.
Yeah.
To explain. You said that one, if we try, we still get credit. Right?
On the test?
Yeah.
You'll still get, you'll get credit no matter what,
But I want.
but you might not get full credit.
Okay.
Okay.
Because you said write a note for it or something. So
On
I
the
was like,
test?
Yeah, I think.
Maybe.
So I remember in the homework, I definitely said just write that we went over it in class or something like that. Or I said that would extra credit.
Was there anything like that on the test? Was there? Remember the problem that took forever when you heard explain it has like the inequalities that you graph and then you plug them into the profit formula.
Linear programming. It's called linear programming.
I feel like I did that. I know, you said to do something like that at one point because you said when I'm grading, I won't notice unless you like
did it wrong.
put it in big letters. I don't know, maybe I that's what I wrote on the test.
There is one, but it looks pretty easy.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
When I say easy, I mean like straightforward. Nothing like that other one.
Maybe.
Okay, well, let's do 31. Okay. So 31. Does anybody mind reading it off to me? Or I'll. Okay. So 2, 7, negative 7,
Did I just write the problem wrong?
1, negative 1 and 3.
That would suck. That would really suck. Because I did it.
4, and then 2, negative 4, 2. I'm going to switch sides. Okay.
I know what I did wrong.
Do you have like a
I think I
stapler
copied
or
like.
trim somewhere?
I have a stapler.
Okay. I probably know this. I think I just copied the problem.
Here you go.
It's a mix of 32.
Okay. So do it.
Yeah.
Okay. So these are called scalar multipliers. So we're just going to multiply every term in here by that. So matrix A becomes 14, negative 14, negative 2, and 6. And we are adding that to 4 times all of these. So you have 8, negative 16, negative 20, and negative 24. And then to add these together, we have 14 plus 8 in our first spot, negative 14 plus negative 16 in our 1, 2 spot. And everybody remembers what I'm talking about when I say our 1, 2 spot? Okay. And then we have negative 2 plus negative 20 in our 2, 1 spot. And then over here in our 2, 2 spot, we have 6 plus negative 24, which is 22, negative 30, negative 22, and negative 18. Good? Okay. And then 33 still?
I just wrote it at the very bottom.
What page are we on? Sorry.
We are on page 205. Okay. Okay. So 30, we said 33 or 35?
Either one.
Okay. So 33 has negative 2x, negative 8, negative 10, negative 9 equals 6y, negative 10, and negative 9. Excuse me. Okay, so if these two matrices are equal to each other, each one of these entries are equal to their corresponding entries. So we have 2x equals 6, or negative 2x, excuse me. Negative 2x, which is 1, 1, equals 6, which is 1, 1. So x equals negative 3. We have y equals negative 8. So that's it.
Yeah, you don't even have to do the
Oh,
bottom
good.
two, right? Because they're already equal.
Yeah. Good. Do you want me to do 35 too, or is that enough?
Can you like write it down and then sentence that
35 looks like it's got an extra step. So, where's my favorite blue? Right there. Okay. So 35 says 2x. Man, I just feel so accomplished after doing all that on my car this weekend. That was really hard. Were you here for that conversation? I changed my rotors, my oil, my cabin filter, and my battery. It's a big job to change the rotors. I had to take off the wheels.
Did
And
you do all this in one day?
yeah. My husband helped me get the bolts loose. But then he went back inside and watched football. Because I don't have a torque wrench. And so,
You did all of that.
yeah, I was like covered in brake grease and oil, but I felt awesome.
That's like
That's pretty cool.
Thanks. I just have such a good feeling about it. Ah! Okay, so 2x negative 3. Oh my gosh, getting your rotors even turned, which isn't even new rotors, that's just they smooth them out, is like hundreds of dollars. Ain't nobody got time for that.
money.
And then,
How much is hundreds of dollars in time, right?
well,
For you.
well, I am a busy person, but money is still money. Yeah. I'm not at the point of having enough money where I get to be like, am I willing to pay somebody to do this instead? Because no, I'm not. So, okay. All right. So when we multiply this out, only this one has the scalar. So I don't even need to worry about multiplying this into this matrix at all. So I get negative 6x. And then that's all I really need to do, because then I have enough to say, well, this is negative 6x and this is 12. So negative 6x equals 12. So then x equals negative 2. And then now that I know that x equals negative 2, I'm multiplying this 2x times this 5. So that gives me 10x, which is negative 20, equals y. Oh, wait, I did the wrong one. 2x times negative 11. So 2x times negative 11 is negative 22. Wait. Yeah, negative 22x. I'm sorry. Negative 22x. Plugging in negative 2, that gives me 44. So y is 44. Trying to lessen the glare for the video.
So here is 4.1.
Thank you. Okay.
Okay, so when you have one of those multipliers on the outside, do you apply it to everything inside the equation?
Yes.
Okay.
It's like distribution. Because technically it is distribution. Okay. Any other questions on 4-1? Awesome. 4-2. It is not.
3 times 1 is 3, not 7. Has me too.
Where are you looking?
Finding the product of 2 matrices.
Oh, yeah. So, here's the deal with multiplying matrices. You know how each entry could like correspond to, like, instead of 2, 2x, for example. And instead of 3, 3y. You know? When we're multiplying matrices together, it's not as straightforward as when we're adding. Because how easy is it to add, like 2x plus 3x? Super easy. How hard is it to multiply like 2x plus x plus 2? It's just a little bit different, You gotta distribute it a little bit differently. So, when we're multiplying matrices together, and something important to note is that there have to be conditions, just like there were for when we were adding matrices. You needed the exact same dimensions in order to add them. When we are multiplying matrices, we need to figure out a couple of things first. So, let's call this matrix A. And I know you can't see it yet, I'll move in just a second. Okay. What are the dimensions of this matrix? It's actually 3 by 2, because rows and then columns. What are the dimensions of this matrix? 2 by 2. Okay. So, can we add these together? No. Because why?
Dimensions don't align.
Right. Their dimensions are not the same. They don't align. So, can we multiply them together? You don't know that yet, but I do. Yes, you can. Here, when you're
get points for that because we both said yes.
when you are checking to see if you can multiply matrices together, you want to line up their orders like this and check to see that these two numbers touching each other are the same.
So the
If this were a 2 by 3, the columns of the first one
Okay.
have to be the same as the rows of the second one. If this were a 2 by 3, then we'd have a 3 next to a 2. We could not multiply them together. Does that make sense? So A times B is totally possible. Okay. But B times A, could I do that? What do you think? All right, fine. I'll erase his teeth.
okay.
I'm trying to do it. Okay, you know what? Let's draw a, I'm drawing a taco because everybody likes tacos. Okay? All right, there's the taco. Taco means happy face. No. No, we're accepting it's a taco. Okay. Can I multiply B times A? What is the order of B?
I'm assuming no because A times B was right.
2 times 2, right?
Yeah.
But A is 3 times 2, or 3 by 2. Does 2 and 3 match? Or do-
Oh, wait, never mind.
Nope. Cannot do it. Bad. What's something nobody likes? Fruitcake.
Honestly, that's a thing. Nobody likes fruitcake.
They don't go together. They don't.
Bad.
They're not.
Fruit and cake?
It's not supposed to mix.
Strawberry cake is amazing.
Okay, well, yeah, but it's just like.
So is cherry cake.
But when it's dry, like
Lemon cake? Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I don't. Ooh. Yeah, delicious, right? Has a ton of sugar in it. Carrots do. Okay. So now,
the best chocolate cake.
I made a German
It's like
chocolate cake.
cocoa.
really? I made lamb and roasted sweet potatoes
So much cake.
and roasted Brussels
I was
sprouts.
going to the store and I was going to get stuff and I saw.
So
I
good.
decided I want to make a German chocolate cake.
No, you know what you could put if you wanted something that nobody likes is Costco cake.
Yeah.
I love Costco cake.
No, the chocolate Costco cake.
What is wrong with you?
It's amazing. The cheesecake filling. Is that
the
good?
Chocolate Costco cake though, that's good.
I love Costco
No,
cake.
but like the
Yeah,
Costco, the ones that you get for like a birthday or something.
Yeah.
Actually,
The ones that
Jake,
they
do you want
sell
candy
there
today?
That are like the Kirkland cakes. Those are
Okay,
bad.
never mind then.
Yeah, when I lived in Texas, Dr. Cake was like huge.
But the ones that they make
Never even heard of that.
are
You know,
so
Dr.
nice.
Pepper is favored like prunes. So it's pretty much prune cake. Yes.
It's like
It has like 2 inches of fondant.
Fondant? They don't have any fondant on it. They have buttercream icing with cheesecake icing filling.
Oh yeah.
It's good.
Yesterday, I made lasagna.
Okay, if we keep talking about food,
We are never gonna go anywhere.
I am going to have to DoorDash food because, you forgot to bring lunch. Dang it.
I think that's a sign.
I didn't even realize that because I did a Seder this morning for ancient history. Do you guys know what a Seder is? It's the Passover meal. Like I had a Seder plate and we did the whole thing. That took so much planning that I totally forgot to even pack a lunch. Well, if you guys want food, I have to order something. Pick something out.
Oh, I have money. If you
Ooh.
want for the pizza.
Thank you. I would like that.
How much do you want?
You didn't eat that much, so okay. Let's figure out how to do this multiplication. Okay.
Me too. Oh, it's just from my water. Multiply me. I would not be surprised.
Oh. What could that have been, honestly? That's not erasing. Okay.
That could have been something scientific.
It's rows and then columns, right?
Yes.
What?
Okay. I'm just going to recopy this a little bit smaller. Oh. No, one's a 6 something.
Mine looks like a 6S.
Recently finished paying off your 6.
Yeah, that's why I got the 8, because my husband's been using the 5. I needed to reset the 6 anyway, and they changed the payment plan.
Was an 8.
Yeah, well, it is now, but I got it over the weekend. So, yeah. I don't know if I like it or not. It seems almost identical.
Yeah,
They're always identical.
Yeah. Which,
From the 6S to the 8, it's
Well,
been the
the
same
biggest
font.
change was the 5 to the 6.
that was a big change.
That
No,
was the
the
big-
biggest change
Oh, well, the biggest.
was the 1 to the 2. You guys don't
Yeah,
even know.
Yeah.
That was a big
Or
deal.
like going to the 3GS.
Oh.
Was pretty big too, right?
Yeah, that was big.
Or like 45 was pretty big. So I went from like 6 to like 10 around that.
I'm so sleepy today.
It seems like every other year there's like one big change. And then like
Well, that's like the 6 to the 7 wasn't that big of a change.
Yeah, that's why I didn't get the 7. I didn't care.
And then 8 was like a little bit bigger change.
I got the 8 for the camera. So take a lot of pictures for my classes.
Well, the 7, the biggest thing was pretty much the camera too. But I mean, that's something you kind of expect from a new generation of a phone. Better camera.
I don't. They took away my earphone plug. Do you know how hard it is to listen to it in the car?
Don't you have like multiple Bluetooth headphones though?
Headphones, but not in my car.
Oh.
And I don't even know when I'm actually going to be willing to buy a new car because that thing is paid off.
Even just to replace the stereo.
My car is paid off and my truck is paid off. And I do my own maintenance. Yeah! Okay. So, just a refresher, this is a 3x2 and this is a 2x2, and that's why we're able to multiply these. Okay. So here's the deal. When we're multiplying matrices, we have to use what's called the dot product. So we're not multiplying an individual term times an individual term. Right? Matrices have to do with a group of data, a rectangular array of data. So when we multiply, we have to take this row by this column.
What?
Oh, wait, I did this in geometry.
Cool.
It did not go well. I remember, like, I was so confused with it.
So in this first spot right here, I've got my -2. Let's get another color. Man, if anybody wants to buy me a new pink marker, that would make me happy.
That's what happens when you run it over black.
Not doing great. Well, it's all like messed up. Okay. Not just the black, but like the felt.
When the felt gets flat.
Yeah, it's all smushy. Okay. So you've got -2 times -1. Everybody's okay? Cool. Plus 3 times -2. So -2 is right here. Right here. So you do 1, 1 times 1, 1. And you do 1, 2 times 2, 1. Does that make sense?
What?
This is called the dot product.
Why do you do this?
Because we're not multiplying together just number times number. We're multiplying an entire group of data. So you have to follow it one by one. That makes sense?
I understand why they want to do this on computers.
So the columns of the first one by the rows of the second one?
Now, for, where's my purple? I thought I had it. Okay. Now, for this entry right here, I'm going to do it again, but with this one. So I've got -2 times 3 plus 3 times 4. It's awesome. And yet it's not a democracy. I am the ruler. I make all of the rules.
Dang it.
And I feel so power drunk. I can do whatever I want with you people. I could teach you lies. You wouldn't even know. I would not do that. Didn't you read your syllabi? I take it very seriously that I'm a steward of this information for you. Seriously. Thank you. Okay. Second one. So pretty much we're going down. We're going to take each row, and the first entry times the first one, and the second one times the second one, and then we're going to repeat it for the second column.
Oh, I get it.
So you have 1 times negative 1,
So it's distributive property with
and negative 4 plus negative 2, or times negative 2.
wait.
For this, doing it again, 1 times 3 plus negative 4 times positive 4. I did start out when you guys told me that Tori wasn't here by saying this was a rough lesson to miss.
Yeah, it's not gonna be fun.
It's not going to be fun for her to try to figure it out. No. Rough lesson to miss.
Well, she can watch.
She can watch the
That's
YouTube
true.
video.
She probably will have to.
She's watching this and she's like, oh, I hate you guys.
There's no way she's watching this. She's on Space Mountain. We all know.
No, but later.
Okay.
Is that why she's not here? Because she's a Disney.
I mean, that's what I thought. I mean, we're all assuming.
Okay.
Why don't you just watch this and be like, on the Space Mountain? And I'm like, oh.
Last one.
Oh.
So we've got 6 times negative 1 plus 0 times negative 2. And then we have 6 times 3 plus 0 times 4.
Shouldn't it be? Big silence. This is wrong.
So, when you're looking at it, yeah, then we're just going to simplify. You can see, so here, the first one is negative 2, 3, negative 2, 3, negative 2, 3. Right? And you have your second row is 1, negative 4. 1, negative 4, 1, negative 4. So we're just distributing three-dimensionally. Then you have 6 and 0. 6, 0, 6, 0. And like here, negative 1, negative 2. Negative 1, negative 2, negative 1, negative 2, negative 1, negative 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4. Does that make sense? It's going to take a lot of practice to get this. I'll be
I feel like it's actually pretty easy. It's just like
realistic with you. Yeah. The method itself, it is very methodical. You have to do a lot of different stuff.
Just have to remember it.
I like this stuff.
Yes. So AB is equal to negative 2. I'm going to use a different color.
Oh wait, so each of those colors is a different like entry. Or,
yeah, like that. Well, I don't want to draw a line here because I don't want to give you the impression that there's a line in the matrix. There's not. Okay, so negative 2 times negative 1 is 2, and then we have 2 plus 3 times negative 2 is negative 6. So right here, 2 plus negative 6 is negative 4. Negative 2 times 3 is negative 6, plus 3 times 4 is 12, 6. Then here, 1 times negative 1 is negative 1, plus negative 4 times negative 2 is 8, 7. Here, 3, negative 16, negative 13. Here, negative 6, 0, negative 6. And here, 18, 0, 18. Oh. It looks abysmal.
So it ends up being
Okay, wait.
a 2 by 2. That makes sense.
It ends up being a 3 by 2. 3 by 2.
It's gonna have to be.
Because we combined these middle two,
You still have the 3.
so we still have the 3 by 2. Yes, Justin.
I'm confused. I missed what happened with the bottom row of A. Where did we go with that?
Right here. So
Where
6,
did we get all that stuff
Doing
from?
another one.
6 times -1. Right here.
Wait. So we go back and start over.
We take each row and multiply it times each column. So column 1 produces column 1. Column 2 produces column 2. We take,
But then we have 3 rows.
right, we multiply each row times each column. Each row produces 2 columns. That's why the middle numbers have to match.
Okay. I still don't like.
Wait, so you multiply each row.
I get it, but not like.
Wait, so you
Solid.
Are you at the point where you just need to do practice?
I think so. Practice will probably.
Okay.
Wait, so can you say again? So you multiply each row by each column, and then you get 2 rows.
2 columns. Yes. So like here, we have 2 columns, right? -2 and 3. It produces 2 columns in our product matrix because we're taking each entry and multiplying it times the column over here. So -2 times these, and -3 times these, and then -2 times these, and 3 times these.
I got it now.
Okay. Yay. Okay. So, just as a refresher, what was I just going to say? Okay. Multiplying matrices is not commutative. You cannot do it back and forth. If we were to multiply, now even if you could multiply them, if you could multiply, like, say A were 2 by 2 and B is a 2 by 2, AB will still not equal BA. Does that make sense? Everybody's okay with this? Okay. That's the lesson.
Is that it?
That's it.
Right?
Yeah.
So
So,
the homework should be all of this and then maybe review. Right?
hopefully. So, I'm going to give you guys the opportunity to start on your homework so that you can ask me questions as it comes up. Okay? So,
But that wasn't super hard.
no, I don't think I teach things in a difficult way, do I?
No.
Good.
I can think of a better way to teach it, so.
You
I'm
can?
not a teacher. No, I can't.
Oh,
think of a
I was
better
like,
way.
wow, Justin, that's pretty insubordinate there. Okay, let me look up your homework. Algebra 2. Oh, shoot, we were supposed to do 4-3 today as well. Well, we're not going to.
Yay.
We're just going to stick with
You know,
this.
I did notice that we were ahead on the syllabus.
Okay.
Are we?
Yeah. That way we can allow for some times when we don't.
Can I open this real quick? What's the date?
23rd.
Yeah. So we're supposed
I
to
thought
do
we
one
might be.
side. I don't know. Now we're.
I thought we might be a little bit behind.
Does it say on the syllabus Kramer's rule today too?
Nope. That's on the 25th.
There you go.
I thought we might be behind because I was taking
I know.
midterms at Saddleback, and I'm like, wait, we're only in like chapter
Oh.
3 or 4 of 13
Oh,
or whatever.
well, that's because they shove an entire year into one semester. So we're in the middle of this semester, like they're in the middle of theirs. But each class is 2 semesters here and 1 there. Okay, I clicked right over and forgot to look at your homework. So page 211. And 17 through 32 all. That's it. You're welcome.